Hello everyone. Dressing kinda nice today, mostly because of this! What is this? Something bit me on the face, in my sleep! But enough about me, today we're gonna talk about Zoolander 2! Yes, I know the movie came out a week ago, but maybe you missed it because you were too busy watching Deadpool at least 3 times. This movie's been getting a lot of buzz, and not very positive buzz. Leonard Maltin walked out of this thing. That is ouch. I honestly think the first Zoolander, though, is one of the funniest comedies of the 21st century. I mean, it's endlessly quotable, it's smart, and it's stupid at the same time, but it's mostly just a very, very funny movie. Unfortunately, this movie falls into the lazy sequel category. I mean, the first movie has become kind of a cult classic over the last 15 years, so it was like somebody who really loves money was like, hey, let's make some money. Sequels, they're like money factories. So somebody knocked on Ben Stiller's door and was like, hey, Zoolander 2? And he was probably like, yeah, okay. I don't know, maybe this was his idea. It doesn't look like it was. So it's been 15 years since the events of the original Zoolander. There's another secret conspiracy plot orchestrated by Mugatu, played by Will Ferrell, who also doesn't look like he wants to be there. It feels very similar in plot to the first movie, except maybe smaller in scale? That's really the movie's problem. It feels like a lazy, we wrote this in a weekend, let's plug in some references to the original movie because people like the first movie. You know when there's a really good Saturday Night Live sketch and there's new characters in it and it's really funny, and then several weeks later they try basically the same sketch again, only they maybe plug in some celebrities? This movie is basically a failed Saturday Night Live sketch. The only cameo I laughed at was Benedict Cumberbatch, which is in the trailer, so if you've seen the trailer, you've seen his bit in the movie. He doesn't have a bigger part in the movie. That's pretty much it. So if you're hoping for more Cumberbatch, nope. Kristen Wiig is in here as a villain who can't move her face, but her story in the actual movie is so inconsequential, like she doesn't even really do anything in the last half of the movie. She gets a few chuckles, but otherwise completely wasted. There was a funny running joke about Hansel and how instead of a romantic interest in this movie, he basically has a romantic interest who is an entire orgy, including a goat and Kiefer Sutherland. So that was kind of funny. Is Zoolander 2 so bad it's worth hating? No. It's just kind of there. If you're a diehard fan, you'll see this regardless. There are worse comedy sequels, and you might get a few chuckles out of it. But ultimately, it feels like a quick cash grab, and nobody will remember this movie a couple months from now. Maybe not even right now, depending on how it's doing at the box office. Yeah, no, not so much. Premiered number 4, the box office.